Good morning, Hudson.
Good morning, my lady.
Oh, don't say all those are for me.
No, my lady.
Thank you, Hudson. Oh, shall I take his lordship's?
Yes, my lady.
Aren't those?
No, these are for a member of the staff, my lady. They are for Ruby, my lady.
For Ruby? What on earth? Thank you, Hudson.
Ruby? Whatever is she doing with all them letters?
Who have you been writing to then, eh, Ruby?
None of your business. Ruby, you keep a civil tongue in your head. Who have you been writing to, then?
Now, Mrs. Bridges, I think that Ruby, like the rest of us, is entitled to her privacy.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson.
Virginia, I wonder if you would do something for me.
You sound very doubtful. I'm just trying to think what you could possibly ask me to do that I wouldn't be prepared to.
Oh, nothing desperate. I wondered if you would ask Guy Painter to luncheon.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Have you, some objection?
No. No. No, it was just that I was looking at hats at Helen Barry's yesterday with Prudence.
Oh, did you buy any?
No, they were all too expensive. We just looked at them. Mrs. Merivale was there, though. And she was buying hats, half a dozen.
Oh.
And Prudence said that Sir Guy Painter had paid attention to 3 widows and 2 divorcees. Oh, at different times, of course. And married none of them. And she wondered how long Polly Merivale would last.
You know, I am devoted to Prudence, but sometimes she really is.
Rather catty.
Guy Painter, like any rich bachelor, needs a hostess. A pretty, charming, unattached woman to preside over his dinner table and help him with his house parties. I understand the situation perfectly, and so does everyone else.
Oh, I see.
I assure you, Virginia, he's not the type of man you would need to hesitate to have inside your house.
No, of course not, darling. How absurd you are. If you would like to entertain him, then naturally we will. Who would you like to ask with him? Mrs. Merivale, I suppose, since she is his current hostess. Now, who else? We owe the Bannisters.
But anyway,
and
I
Lady
thought of
Bush
something
and what...
rather more intimate. Just ourselves, Prudence, possibly, and James.
Well, just as you like, of course, but I thought he always had such big, lavish parties.
Yes. Well, I think I'd better tell you the truth.
I hope you always do.
Like most rich men, Guy Painter is very influential, and he uses his influence politically. He's a friend of Baldwin's and Beaverbrook's, and quite often goes to Max's little cabinet meetings at the Vineyard in Fulham.
I see. And you want him to persuade Lord Beaverbrook to give more support to the League of Nations in his newspapers?
No, not exactly. I heard by chance, Winston told me, that the Under-Secretary for Foreign Affairs is resigning on doctor's orders.
And you'll be offered the post. Would you like that?
Yes, I would like that, but I don't think I should be offered it. I've been out of government so long, they all think of me as an elder statesman, but I still think I have an active part to play.
Of course you have.
I know we were told we'd all made a mess of things, then after the war we must leave it to the all younger men. But the younger men are either cynical or dead. But I feel I can put my experience to good use, and I would like to try.
Well done. Surely the government are all friends of yours. Winston, Austin, Chamberlain...
Yes, I can't very well go up to them and say, well, I know you think I am too old, but I am not.
Of course not.
I wouldn't dream of embarrassing myself or them. But if someone like Guy Painter casually mentioned my name in connection with the post, said that I'd been very active with the League of Nations and working on the treaty, well, he is very influential.
Really?
Oh, yes, really. His father, Oley Painter, put a great deal of money into Baldwin Steelworks. And I know the Guy himself gave £10,000 to the Tory party funds. And...
Money talks. Well, of course, I'd gladly ask him to lunch. Do you know I'm hopeless at politics?
You'll just be your own charming self. And you'll captivate him without even trying.
Must be important, because her ladyship spent the whole morning going through her clothes with me, then said she'd got nothing fit to wear and she'd have to get a new frock for it.
She had me up in the morning for over an hour going through my receipts. She looks like a cat that's got at the cream.
Would you care for a wee ballad concert, Mrs. Bridges?
Oh, you dropped something, Ruby. Oh, it's a photograph.
Oh, let me see.
Give it to me, it's mine.
Ruby, I know what you've been up to. You've answered that advertisement in the newspaper for a pen pal.
I didn't.
Ruby, bringing all them letters into the house with strangers. You put them on the fire this instant. You don't know where they've been.
I won't.
Ruby?
I don't have to, Mr. Hudson, do I?
Well, Ruby, I really don't think... You can hardly write to them all.
Oh, no. I'll only write to one.
Are you going to choose which one?
I already have.
Is it the fella in the photograph? Here, come on, Ruby. Read us his letter.
Go on, Ruby.
He writes ever such a nice letter.
Well, I hope he knows he won't get a nice answer from you. Not with your writing. Go on.
Dear Madam,
Madam, indeed.
I should very much like to engage in correspondence with you. I am 35 years old, a bachelor of quiet
Disposition, I should imagine, Ruby.
Oh, go on, Ruby. Let Mr. Hudson read it, or Rose.
Yes, let me. I live at home with my invalid parents and am employed as a clerk in the post office. I like Hugh Walpole. Who's Hugh Walpole?
Oh, he's a novelist, Rose, a popular novelist.
Oh, and H.G. Wells. I am fond of good music and listen to it on the wireless, though I do sometimes go to the Queen's Hall. I hope that, if your tastes are similar, that you will send me your name and address with a view to further correspondence and possible acquaintanceship. Yours truly, Albert Turner. Oh, possible acquaintanceship. Here, you're never going to meet him, are you, Ruby? He might be Jack the Ripper.
If he doesn't know your name and address, how's he written to you, Ruby?
Oh, paper sent out letters on. I just had to fill in a form, not more than 20 words, and they printed it.
Part of the circulation war, I imagine.
What did you say?
I said, genteel young lady wishes to correspond with eligible young man.
That wasn't 20 words, Ruby.
Well, I couldn't think of anything more to say. I can write him a letter, can't I, Mr. Hudson?
Oh, I suppose so, Ruby. It's not what I would recommend, corresponding with a stranger, but...
He looks just like Rudolph Valentino.
My dear Polly, I should love to come to your charity concert. I'm sure it's immensely worthy. All charities are. If only I could find an unworthy charity, I should give immediately. So much more stimulating.
How horrid you are, Guy. As soon as you say you would love to come, I know it means that you don't intend to.
Well, I will if I can, but I may be obliged to go out of London that day.
By which I suppose you mean you have a horse running at Sandown.
I have a feeling Sir Guy is one of those people who is never obliged to do anything he doesn't want to.
Oh, surely, Lady Prudence, we all spend a great part of our lives obeying hidden obligations. For example, Lady Bellamy, why are you giving this luncheon party today, instead of sitting comfortably with your feet up eating an omelette, reading the latest Michael Arlen novel?
I'm glad you didn't say Ethel M. Dell.
Why does one ever give a luncheon party? In order to buy a new dress and show it off?
Oh, to pass the hours between 1 and 3, which the more sensible nations spend in the siesta.
To enjoy political gossip without having to sit through parliamentary debate.
Well, I don't know why one gives a luncheon, but I'm not ashamed to say that I come because Mrs. Bridges is the best cook in London, and I trust we're going to have one of her delicious puddings.
Lady Bellamy, you can enlighten us all. Why did you give this luncheon?
Oh, dear. I know I should say something very witty and clever, but I can't think of anything. I think one gives a luncheon party in order to see old friends and make new ones. Not necessarily from any hidden obligation.
Well done, Virginia.
I detect a disapproving note in your voice, Lady Bellamy.
A luncheon is served.
How's it going, Mr. Hudson?
Very well indeed, Mrs. Bridges. Very well. Oh, Ruby, I should say it's being a most successful luncheon party.
But I've always said the less politicians do, the better. So I moved heaven and earth to make Baldwin Prime Minister instead of Curzon.
I didn't know that you were responsible.
I played my part, among others. I approve of Baldwin because he never, ever does anything at all if he can possibly avoid it. Perfect politician. No, thank you.
But you can't believe in just drift.
Drift? Certainly. Things always look after themselves if only they're left to their own devices. It's the violent action taken by politicians, which as often as not turns an unfortunate situation into a disaster.
And what do you think the ideal Member of Parliament should do?
What he always does, dear Polly, fortunately, spend most of his time arguing about things that don't matter in the very least. Will you look at Parliament's current exploit? They are debating the abolition of the death penalty for cowardice in the field. Well, I mean to say, we fight a war in which millions of young men are killed. What can it possibly matter to some poor booby who runs away, whether he's shot at by a firing squad on the spot or shoved back into the line to be shot at by the enemy?
My son was court-martialed for cowardice in the field and found guilty. At his own request, he was sent back into action and was killed. I'm sure it mattered a great deal to him how he was killed, and to me.
I am so sorry. Of course, I had no idea at all that you were personally concerned in the question.
Even if I weren't, I hope I would have the sensitivity to feel for those who were.
I stand corrected. Well, I think I'd better be off before I disgrace myself completely. Polly, can I give you a lift, or are you going to stay and have your character improved?
Oh, you know, my character is beyond praying for, let alone improving.
Lady Bellamy, thank you for a most delicious luncheon.
Goodbye.
Lady Prudence. Bellamy. Goodbye.
Well, I think it's a shame. After all the trouble we took, everything to be spoilt because of a bit of unpleasantness like that. I'm going to have my nap before I change my dress. Ruby? Oh, don't tell me that girl's still cleaning the saucepans.
No, she's in the kitchen.
Ruby! Ruby! You're not writing that letter again.
We've nearly finished, Mrs. Bridges.
Have you made any blobs this time?
No, Mrs. Bridges.
Careful! Did you spell the name right, what Mr. Hudson told you?
E-L Gar with a G.
Oh, dear me.
Can I go and post it now, Mrs. Bridges? Then he'll get it tonight.
Oh, well, I suppose so. But you come straight back. And don't you be late with my cup of tea.
No, Mrs. Bridges.
Not dressed for dinner yet? Your book must be an interesting one.
It's rather horrid, a sort of thriller by Hugh Walpole. I'm awfully sorry about what happened.
Yes, I can understand you're being upset. Pity you couldn't accept his apology when he made it.
I didn't really think he meant it. Besides, it annoyed me that he obviously thought he was so rich he could say anything he liked and people would put up with it. I hate to think of a man like that having influence.
You mean you hate to think that I am prepared to make use of it?
It's not that.
I can assure you, Virginia, that things are always done that way. A word here, a word there, a little discreet string pulling. Things are always done that way in politics of all parties, and I'm sure they always will be.
I think it's a great pity.
Possibly. Anyway, the whole thing was my fault for asking you to get the luncheon in the first place. I know you don't want to be a political hostess.
As Marjorie was.
For you, my lady, delivered by hand.
Thank you, Alice. Sir Guy Painter. Please forgive me. I am proud to think my mother would defend her son as you defended yours. Guy Painter.
Sir Guy Painter is here, Monty.
Oh. I was just writing to you.
I thought you might be having some trouble composing the letter.
Yes, I was rather.
Would you care for some coffee, my lady?
Not for me, thank you.
Thank you, Hudson. Thank you for the lovely roses.
I'm glad you liked them.
Sit down.
I really came to see whether by any extraordinary chance you might be free to come have lunch at the Ritz. Arnold Bennett will be there.
Oh, I've always...
And Birkenhead, you probably know him. And a rather interesting young musician, Malcolm Sargent, comes from Stamford.
What time were you thinking of?
We'd agreed to meet in the long bar of the Trocadero for a cocktail first, so if you really would do us the honour of joining us, we could go there in my car now.
Oh, but I'd have to change.
Oh, by now, of course, I mean in the hour or so that it takes any woman to change from one frock into another. And to comb her hair.
I'm glad you understand these things. Oh, but what...
I shall make myself at home here. There's a lot to be learned from someone's room.
And what do you learn from this one?
That you have good taste without ostentation. Family affection, without being a housefrau. Elegance without snobbery.
I'm sure that's flattery, but I must admit that I enjoy it.
Now, why are pleasant things always called flattery and ugly things the truth? Dear Lady Bellamy, Virginia, do let us always admit the truth to one another, however pleasant it may be.
Ruby? Is that you?
I'm just going, Rose.
Hang on. I want you to get me a bit of ribbon. Yard and a quarter. I'll give you that as a sample.
But I can't, Rose.
It's for Miss Alice's nightdress. I don't know what she does with them. I think Thimble must chew them. Here, I'll just give you the money.
But I'm going to the pictures, Rose.
It'll take you a minute.
Oh, there isn't time.
What are you going to see?
The eagle.
Oh, no. Don't you never get tired of Rudolph Valentino?
Oh, Rose.
Anyhow, you can get it on the way. Yeah, you're a bit dressed up for the pictures, aren't you? Ruby, you're going to meet someone. Ruby!
I must go, Rose.
You're going to meet that man. Oh, Ruby, you can't. You don't know what he's like.
Guy said that Mr. Churchill had decided to turn respectable and abandon his more disreputable friends. And Lord Birkenhead said that Winston turned respectable as a man with a bilious attack gave up food on a strictly temporary basis.
I'd say it really was an inner circle luncheon. Were you the only woman there?
Well, yes. I felt rather conspicuous, but it was very informal, and they were all so kind to me.
This has just arrived by hand, my lady.
Oh, thank you, Hudson.
And what's that?
Browning's poems. First edition, autographed.
Oh, well, that must be worth a pretty penny. Who's it from?
We were talking about first editions and which ones we would most like to possess. Well, I said that I would like to have a favourite book of poems so that every time I read it I could pretend that it was sent to me personally by the author. Guy said that he had a first edition of Browning's Men and Women.
That's it.
Just to thank you for being such a perfect hostess.
I don't like it. In my young day, we went out with the butcher, or the milkman, or the postman. Somebody respectable.
Well, he may be respectable, Mrs. Bridges.
A man what answers advertisements? Oh, I wouldn't trust no man that answered an advertisement.
I really think you should have stopped her, Rose, once you knew where she was going. I mean, it's one thing to engage in correspondence with a
Pen pal?
pen pal. It might even have improved Ruby's mind. But to allow her to go and meet a man who is, in effect, a total stranger.
I couldn't stop her, Mr. Hudson.
Well, Ruby is over 21, Mr. Hudson.
But she is not well versed in the ways of the world, Edward.
Yeah. You don't think he wants her for the white slave trade, do you?
Oh, I think that is unlikely, Daisy. Still, you never know.
Still, it's about time she got back, isn't it?
Oh, Mr. Hudson, don't you think we ought to send for the police?
Oh, I hardly think so, Mrs. Bridges. After all, we don't know that anything is wrong yet.
At least we know his name, Herbert Turner.
Yeah, if that is his real name.
Oh, Mr. Hudson. Hark, there she is now. Ruby?
Ruby, you are late.
Sorry, Mr. Hudson.
How dare you go out with somebody without telling me? You know Mr. Hudson doesn't allow followers.
Yes, Mrs. Bridges.
Oh, what was he like, Ruby?
He was ever so nice.
Would you like a cup of cocoa, Ruby?
No, thank you. I couldn't eat another bite.
Stood you a bit of supper, did he, eh? After the pictures?
We went to Stewart's, and I had tomato fish cakes and bread and butter and ice cream, and then we had a pot of tea.
Oh, well, no wonder you don't want no cocoa, then.
Well, I think I'll go to bed now. Good night, Mrs. Bridges. Good night, Mr. Hudson.
Good night, Ruby.
She never said what he was like.
Alpine strawberries, but where did you get them?
Had them flown in from Switzerland. You said you never tasted them.
I can see I shall have to be much more careful what I say.
If it makes you feel any better, you can look upon those as a bribe. I'm giving a political house party at Shelburne. I want you to come and support me.
I'm sure we'd love to. When is it?
Weekend after next.
Oh, I'm afraid we can't. Richard has to be in Paris.
Oh. Do you think he'd let you stay behind?
I wasn't going with him. He has a meeting with the French foreign minister in connection with the League of Nations.
Well, of course, I'm very disappointed that Richard can't come, but he's such a public-spirited man. I'm sure he'd approve of your helping me out.
It's the third time in a fortnight, Mr. Hudson.
We cannot stop the girl going out, Mrs. Bridges. And she has a right to meet whom she pleases, as long as she doesn't bring him back here.
That's just what I want her to do. Bring him back here. Well, I feel responsible for her, Mr. Hudson. After all, we don't know what sort of a man he is.
Well, from his letters, he seems to be a very respectable and well-read young man.
What does he want to go out with Ruby for? You ask me, he must be a proper Charlie.
Daisy, I am having a private conversation with Mr. Hudson. I'll thank you to keep your interferativeness to yourself.
Sorry, I'm sure.
Truth to tell, I had wondered myself whether he might not have some ulterior motive.
We better have him to Sunday tea. Take a good look at him.
You don't mind, then?
My dear, I'm only too delighted. The Shelburne weekends are famous. I'd hate you to miss it.
But won't it look rather strange if I'm there without you?
Why do you have to refuse a pleasant invitation because I have to be abroad? Everyone understands these things nowadays.
Yes.
Well, don't you think Virginia's seeing rather a lot of Guy Painter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not sure that it's altogether a good thing.
Oh, she's perfectly safe with him.
Is she? Now, why do you say that?
For reasons I could not possibly mention to her.
Well, he's not married, is he?
No. He's not the marrying sort.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I see.
He's devoted to his mother. A great number of ladies have acted as his hostess at his table over the past 10 years, and I dare say at least half of them expected to marry him. But I'm quite sure nothing would horrify him more than to have a woman permanently in his home or even temporarily in his bed.
I'm damned. I had no idea.
Well, of course, Virginia is much too innocent to understand these things, but Guy Painter is what one might reasonably describe as a safe man. He takes her to the theatre and to the opera, introduces her to a lot of amusing people, and I'm only too happy for her to enjoy herself. She'll have a marvellous weekend.
I'm terribly sorry. Have I kept you waiting?
Not for one single second. Are you ready to elope? Thank you, Hudson.
I suppose he does exist. She didn't write all them letters herself.
Oh, Davis.
Well, she could have copied them out of a book.
There he is. Ruby?
Yes, Mrs. Bridges?
There he is now.
Sorry if I'm a trifle late, Ruby.
That's all right, Herbert. They're through here.
Oh.
This is Mr. Herbert Turner, Mrs. Bridges.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you. Mr. Hudson?
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Turner?
Mr. and Mrs. Barnes?
How do you do?
How do you do?
And Mr. Norton.
Mr. Norton.
Hello.
Very pleased to make your acquaintance. It's very kind of you to allow Miss Finch to invite me here.
Oh, great pleasure, I'm sure.
Won't you sit down, Mr. Turner? Are we ready for our tea then, Mrs. Bridges?
Oh, yes, all ready, Mr. Hudson. Ruby, you sit there. And this way, Daisy, perhaps you would be kind enough to bring in the teapot, and Edward can give you a hand. Oh, thank you. You live in Balham, I believe, Mr. Turner.
Yes, my parents and I share a house there. Oh, a very pleasant area. Oh, yes. Unfortunately, my mother is a martyr to rheumatism.
Oh, dear.
Yes, and my father's health has not been good since he was gassed in the war.
Oh, in the trenches, was he?
Yes, he was one of the old contemptibles.
Was you in the army then?
No. I always feel very awkward about it because I was kept out by, well, I know it sounds ridiculous, flat feet.
Oh, dear.
Of course, being in the post office, I was considered to be in a reserved occupation. But naturally, I volunteered. And that is the answer that I got. They also serve who only stand and wait? Even with flat feet, eh?
Oh. Ruby, pass the sandwiches. Ask Mr. Turner whether he would like tongue or head. Or perhaps you prefer one of my scones.
Oh. Well, I think I'll have this first and a scone later. I'll work up to it, as it were.
Daisy, close the hatch.
Excuse me, please, Mr. Turner.
Oh.
Thank you.
I see that you were reading about the Sussex murder. Shocking case, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he done it. I think she hung herself.
Sir Bernard Spilsbury says she didn't.
Huh?
Well, whether that chap throttled her or not, he certainly cut the body up.
Edward, not at table, please.
My fault. I should not have brought the subject up. You are interested in crime, Mr. Turner? Well, I think we all are a bit, Mr. Hudson, don't you? Crime and murder. I mean, it's the drama of it all. But I prefer what one might call a better class of murder. Still, you don't often read about a murder in the Tatler, do you? My mother is a great reader of the Tatler.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, she knows everyone in society. When I told her that I'd had the honour of meeting Miss Finch, she was able to tell me everything about the family here. Oh, yes. She remembered Lady Marjorie, Lord Bellamy's first wife, and the Earl and Countess of Southwold and everything.
Famous actors.
What do you think, Dace?
I don't know what he's seizing at.
Listen to words that's there, Ryan. You know what I think? I think he's found out that our Ruby is a good listener.
And that was of our outing at Herne Bay.
I've lived a very quiet life. Too quiet, really. I am conscious of that. What with the war and both my parents being invalids.
How old are you, Mr. Turner, if you don't mind my asking?
I'm 35, Mr. Hudson, and done nothing, as you might say. I read the novels of H.G. Wells, and I read about his heroes who just existed, as it were, and I think, well, that's me.
I hope you're not going to throw up your job and start wandering around the countryside.
Oh, no, Mr. Hudson, I've got a bit more sense than that. That is all right in novels, but not in real life. No. I think I've really lived, as you might say, by second hand. Or what with my father being interested in murder and crime, and my mother in the aristocracy. But still, it is only second hand, isn't it?
Have you ever thought of getting married, Mr. Turner?
Well, I have, Mrs. Bridges, of course. But I'm afraid that money has always been a bit tight. Oh? Until my recent promotion, that is. I suppose I may as well admit that is why I answered the advertisement.
Because you thought you could now consider the possibility?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh, here she is.
Please.
Oh, thank you. Well, we'll be off. I thought that we might go to my parents to have a bite of supper after chapel, Mrs. Bridges.
Oh, well, yes, Mr. Turner. Only I don't want her home too late.
Oh, no, Mrs. Bridges, I would not do that. She is a bit too precious for that.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Turner.
Thank you for a most pleasant occasion.
I hope we shall see you again very soon, Mr. Turner.
Reciprocated, I'm sure. Come along, Ruby.
Yes, Herbert.
Well, Mrs. Bridges, I think you can start looking for a new kitchen maid.
Oh, thank heaven for that. We'll have a bottle of champagne, please, Parsons, and some caviar. Do we have any amber caviar? Not that horrid black stuff.
Yes, sir.
Why do one's guests always have to take 40 minutes to say goodbye? They'll miss the train, I know it. They'll come tumbling back here and insist on spending another night. I must say, I hope they don't. Especially Margot. One doesn't understand the meaning of a long weekend until one has Margot to stay. Oh, exhausted. Why does one do it?
You know you enjoyed every minute of it.
No, every minute's going too far. It's very hard to enjoy Winston's rendering of My Old Dutch. And I've never admired Lloyd George's Welsh hymns as much as many pretend to.
But they enjoyed it. That's the important thing. The whole weekend has been a great success.
Entirely because of you. You are a splendid hostess.
No, I just like people.
And they like you. We'll have some champagne to restore ourselves before we change. I thought something very simple in here. And then I wondered if, after dinner, you'd like to see Charlie Chaplin's latest film.
The Gold Rush.
One managed to obtain a copy.
You don't mean you have a private cinema here?
Yes, of course. I don't often tell people, because if I do, then they insist on watching Felix the Cat or Harold Lloyd the whole weekend, and I want to play bridge. But as it's just ourselves, I thought it might amuse you.
Yes. I didn't know we were going to be alone here tonight.
Does it embarrass you?
Yes, it does, rather.
That's what I love best about you, your delicious honesty. My mother would adore you. Would you come to a little dinner at her house on Tuesday?
I'd love to meet her. Richard gets back
No, not
tomorrow.
Richard. Do you mind? Just you. She's a little bit of an invalid, you see, doesn't go about much. But a small dinner party with just one person she can manage beautifully. All right, Parsons, I'll deal with that.
Very good, sir.
I wonder how Richard's getting on. This was to be a very important meeting for the League of Nations.
I think it's so touching that he still cares.
Yes. I wish he could get a post in the government again, where he could put his talents to better use.
Yes, of course. Not quite so easy now he's in the Lords.
I believe there's a post of Under Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, which is going to be vacant. It would be nice if he got that post.
Well, you know that I'd do anything in the world to please you. So if I have any influence in that direction, you can be sure I shall use it. I must say I admire his energy. I feel like a holiday myself. I did think of taking the yacht on a long cruise this summer. I was wondering if you'd come with me. Richard could join us from time to time if his conscience ever let him escape. I was talking to the Prince last week. I think he'll probably come with us. And Freddie Birkenhead. One or two others. What you say?
Never seen nothing like it in all my born days. Do you know we even had champagne in the servants' hall?
Champagne in the servants' hall? Never heard anything like it.
God, that sounds all right to me.
You ready to give these cases a rub up when you've got a minute, will you?
Right, if I have to. Here, Rose, I bet you didn't half eat well.
Oh, yes. Though, of course, it wasn't as good on the last night when the others had gone.
The others are gone, Rose.
Oh, yes. Well, the other guests had to leave on the Sunday. You mean her ladyship stayed on alone?
Oh, there now.
Dinner ready, Mrs. Bridges?
Yes, it is. Now hurry up with them vegetables, they'll all get cold. And Daisy, will you take the pudding in? I don't know, we're all behind today like a donkey's tail.
I'm so hungry I could eat it.
Eat what?
The donkey's tail.
Oh.
Rose, you're wanted on the telephone.
Me, Mr. Hudson?
Her ladyship's ladies' maid they're asking for.
Oh, dear. I hope as how I haven't left nothing of her ladyship's behind at Shelbourne.
I hope not, Rose.
Really is the limit. Just sit in a taxi for half an hour, just because there's too much traffic in London and it's all got jammed together in the Strand. If you ask me, too many people have got cars.
Can I have tonight off instead of next week, Mrs. Bridges?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Oh, well, Herbert can't get next week off, you see. He has to work evenings.
Well, perhaps. Just this once. But don't you make a habit of it. Come along, Rose. It's all getting cold.
Who was it, Rose? Oh, fella from the newspapers wanted to know where her ladyship spent the weekend.
You never told him nothing, did you, Rose?
Of course I didn't. What you taking me for?
Shall we see Greece?
Well, did your stepmother enjoy the weekend at Shelbourne?
Oh, yes, I think so, very much. Weren't you there?
Oh, no. The Queen is dead. Long live the Queen.
I don't think that's very funny.
Nor do I. Do you know where she's going this evening?
My stepmother, no.
She's going to dinner with Guy's mother. I wonder if your father knows.
Oh, I should imagine so.
But I wonder if he really knows. I nearly got invited there, just before I came here to lunch. I knew what it meant immediately. It meant that after years of fending off every woman in sight, like a demented old ocean-going tug, she had suddenly said, "Guy, you must get married. It would be good for your career. And besides, dear, you need someone to look after you when I'm gone."
You can hardly have meant that with Virginia.
No, because she's married already. There is such a thing as divorce.
Oh, Polly, do sit down and stop talking such rubbish. And I'm sorry if your friendship with Guy Painter has been broken off, but there's no need.
Do you know why it did? I cared too much. Oh, not for Guy. I don't like charm and ruthlessness in a man. One or the other, but both together. Something nasty about it, like a female impersonator.
Well, if you felt like that.
But all that money, so beastly being poor. Harry left a mass of debts. And all I have is my widow's pension, and a pittance that his parents give me. And then along comes Guy, and suddenly a beautiful flat, lovely clothes, just to mention something, have it. To say, "I'd like to go to New York," and you're there. Or, "Wouldn't it be pleasant to cruise on a yacht in the Mediterranean?" It happens. It's irresistible. I'm sure Lady Bellamy will find it so.
Oh, there's a wee dent developed there, Frederick. You'll have to go to the silversmith's.
Mr. Hudson, I think you ought to see this.
There's something in the newspaper, Edward.
In the gossip column.
Lady B, beautiful young wife of a Tory politician in the House of Lords, acted as hostess last weekend at a distinguished house party given by a well-known millionaire industrialist. She so much enjoyed her visit, which was not shared by her husband, that she outstayed the rest of the guests who left on Sunday afternoon. She herself was driven back to London by her host on Monday.
I don't know how they get hold of these things.
I think we should have a word with her, Mrs. Bridges.
I quite agree with you, Mr. Hudson. Rose?
Yes, Mrs. Bridges?
Rose, could you come in here for a wee minute, please?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Hudson.
You saw this newspaper, Rose?
Yes, of course I did, Mr. Hudson. Edward passed it round at dinner.
Do you know how this item of news got into the newspaper?
Oh, the one about her ladyship? No.
What did you say to that man on the telephone yesterday, Rose?
I didn't say nothing. Mr. Hudson.
What exactly did you say to him, Rose?
Well, he asked me where her ladyship spent the weekend, and I said he'd better ask her ladyship if he wanted to know. And then he said, did I go with her when she went away? And I said, yes, I did.
Oh, Rose.
Well, there's no harm in that.
What else did he ask?
He said, when did her ladyship get back from Shelbourne? And I said it wasn't up to me to discuss her ladyship's social engagements, and I put the receiver down, and that's all. Don't you believe me, Mr. Hudson?
Oh, I'm sure you believe that you're speaking the truth, Rose. But I'm afraid you must have let something slip. In future, if any gentleman of the press telephone, I will ask you to inform me immediately.
Well, I don't know why you should think it was me, Mr. Hudson. I never told that reporter that her ladyship stopped over till Monday. What about that gentleman friend of Ruby's? If Ruby'd mentioned it to him, he could have passed it on.
Oh, Rose.
Well, he's the only one what's come new into this house, and it was you what said he took an uncommon interest in what went on upstairs.
Ulterior motive.
Richard. You didn't go out to dinner.
I decided to dine at home. I thought you might be back.
I'm sorry I'm so late. We went down to Brighton.
You and Guy?
And some others. He had a new Lagonda he wanted to try out.
Virginia, I want to ask you something. You remember I asked you to do me a favor a short time ago. I want to ask you to do me a much greater one now. I want to ask you not to see so much of Guy Painter.
Someone showed you that piece in the newspaper.
Yes,
And you thought it might damage your political career.
No, it's not that. I've been made to feel my age rather often lately. But I find I'm still young enough to be jealous.
Oh, Richard. I'm so glad.
There is one thing certain, Mrs. Bridges. We could never again allow a man who gives information to the newspapers to enter this house.
No.
We don't know it was him, Mr. Hudson.
Still, it could be why he took up with Ruby, so as to get little tidbits to sell to the papers.
Yes. And what's she going to try and sell next?
That's precisely, Rose. We cannot risk it.
She said she thought he might pop a question tonight.
Oh, Mr. Hudson, suppose he does.
Ruby will have to give in a notice immediately. We certainly couldn't risk her becoming a source of information for the popular press.
Oh, Mr. Hudson.
Either that, or we will have to ask her never to see him again.
No, Mr. Hudson, no, you couldn't do that.
Oh, she'd never get another chance, not Ruby, Mr. Hudson.
Why, she comes.
Is he with her?
No, I don't think so.
Ruby?
Yes, Mrs. Bridges?
What you going to say to her, Mr. Hudson?
Well, Rose...
Don't you think we ought to see her on our own, Mr. Hudson?
Well, I don't see that, Mrs. Bridges. I mean, we're all involved.
Yeah, any of us could have been suspected. Yes.
Excuse me, Frederick.
Oh, sorry, Ruby.
Did you have a nice evening, Ruby?
Yes. Thank you very much, Mrs. Bridges.
Did he have anything special to say to you, Ruby?
Oh, yes. He asked me to marry him.
What did you say, Ruby?
Well, I thanked him very much for the honour. But I said I wasn't interested.
You don't mean to say you turned him down?
Of course I did. Oh, he was all right. But he hadn't much go in him. And he was nothing like his photographs. He wasn't a bit like Rudolph Valentino.
Sir Guy Painter is here, my lady.
Show him in, Hudson. Guy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for your letter. It was good of you to send it round by hand, so that I should get it as soon as possible.
I had to refuse Guy's very kind invitation to go on his yacht this summer because Richard and I are going to Austria together.
I really only looked in to pick up the book I lent you.
Book?
Yes, the Browning poems.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for lending it to me.
No, not at all. Goodbye. Major Bellamy?
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Rather cheap of him to take the book back.
Yes. I think effeminate men often are rather cheap.
Does Father know that you know?
Oh, no. He'd be terribly embarrassed. Besides, I'd rather he didn't know.
I'd like to know who gave the newspapers that piece of gossip.
Oh, it was that wicked old Valentine Castle Ross. He was there at Shelbourne. I sat next to him at dinner. He was furious because I was asked to stay on till Monday and he wasn't, so he put it in his column.
Would you care for some cocktails, my lady?
No, thank you, Hudson. As soon as his lordship gets back... Oh, is that him?
Oh, my lord. Thank you, Hudson.
What did Mr. Bournemouth want?
He offered me the post of Under Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs.
Oh,
Well done, Father.
But You don't mean that
Guy left a note at Downing Street this morning saying he thought I was much too old and recommending someone else. Baldwin said that's what made up his mind. He said he'd always considered before it, but he didn't want someone who was in Guy Painter's pocket.
Ruby?
Oh, Ruby, not again.
Holiday brochures, Mrs. Bridges. The advertisement said, get the cruising habit.
You put those letters down at once and get on with mashing the potatoes.
Yes, Mrs. Bridges.